Hey everybody, welcome, and I'm so glad you are all here. So, um, uh, hi, my name is Holly. I'm a psychic medium. I am getting ready to do a general reading for the collective. So I will use cards as a jumping off point because this is a general reading. And please don't work to make it fit. It either does or it doesn't for you. And you may come back to it at a later time and it will have more resonance then. Who knows? Maybe not. If for no other reason, then at least it's entertaining for a little while, okay? And all right, so let's get into it. But first, the vibe of the day. And you know, when I pick a mug in the morning, I do so with intention. It's like, what is the energy? What is it that I need around me? Because I'm drinking, I'm consuming something that it fuels me, quite frankly. And I want the energy of what I'm looking at when I set the intention, even if it's just at a subconscious level of what I'm consuming, what I'm allowing to begin my day, you know? And today it's a combination of things. The evil eye, the all-seeing eye, the all-knowing eye, and the light radiating out from it with infinity symbols moving through it. Today's going to be a day of truth, and I can feel it. I don't know how that's going to manifest, or in what form, or in what way, or what area of life. Today is a day of truth. I believe it is also, what is today's date? Is it today or tomorrow that we have the lunar eclipse? It's a full moon and a lunar eclipse. Big deal. That is big stuff because it's right before, within a couple of weeks, of the solar eclipse and a comet. And I think we even have a retrograde coming up. I'm not 100% on that because I'm not an astrologer and I'm not an astronomer. But we got a lot going on. The message that I kept getting this morning, just for everyone, every single person should be able to resonate with this. And it's stand in your truth. Stand in your wisdom, stand in your power. Hold true to your beliefs of what you know you are worth, and your value and your value is immeasurable. Okay, I say value just because there's not enough words to express in a clear enough way how important each individual really is in this world. The soul is the soul, and the soul is perfect. It's what we do around it through our own insecurities that end up corrupting who we are. And even that is only at a superficial level. People don't change because they don't want to, not because they can't. Someone needs to hear that. Now, a little bit heavy, a little bit serious. But there's some really heavy, serious energy. I can feel it. I can absolutely feel it. And change is brewing. Okay, so let's get on with it. Stand in your truth. Okay, and I'm also hearing, because I'm asking Spirit to elaborate and to help, and what I'm also hearing is don't fall for the line. Don't fall for the bull, okay? And I'm going to keep that language clean, because I don't know who's watching or what age is watching. Today is a day to dig deep and get to the underlying intentions. You'll know. You'll know. Okay. Now, with that, let's go straight into The inner child, excuse me, the inner child oracle. Inner child's been coming up a lot lately. Inner child oracle, here we go. This is what the box looks like. So what, dear collective, spirit guides, guardians, Mother and Father God, what is the message? What is the message for the collective? What is the dominant energy surrounding the message for the collective today? What do they need to know? Or what is the message for the inner child? What is the inner child work that will help us see with clarity? They said take this one right off the top. Oh, what did I just say? You are worthy. You are worthy. You are worthy. You are worthy. Okay. Looks like energetic light butterflies flying off or around her fingertips. His fingertips. It's kind of an androgynous being, can't tell. Yeah. It doesn't matter what messages you grew up with. What matters right now is who you know you are, and who you know you are, and what you're capable of. Every now and then he still gets up there looking for that fountain. All right, this one off the top again. Write a letter. Write a letter to your inner child. That's a beautiful card. All right. That's a great idea, and it's grounded in a psychological practice that if any of you have ever gone through any kind of therapy, you often know that, that's a practice that's sometimes suggested. And it's not like you send it anywhere. And if you don't want to write it out, say it out loud, or look at yourself in the mirror. Close your eyes, be in a meditative state. Imagine that you are holding your inner child and talk to that child. Give us an example, because I feel like that there's someone who's not sure where to start. Okay, this is guys, this is kind of heavy. An inner child needs to know this. Nothing that happened when you were a child was your fault. Nothing was your fault. How could it be? You were a child. Other people's actions belong to them. Whether it was what they did, what they said. For some, it was parents getting a divorce, or when they were really young and using them as a pawn. The actions of the adults around you are not a reflection on you. You are the collateral damage. So how you choose to live your life now is up to you. Stop begging for crumbs. That's pretty intense. All right, y'all. You heard the message. I think someone's going to have an interesting day. Emotions are the reflection. Wow. And the one on top, be present. Ooh, with an all-seeing eye. All right. Okay. This morning, the other message I was getting over and over again was, be the survivor that you are. That doesn't mean you have to constantly live in a state of being on an adrenaline high, overdrive kind of feeling in that fight or flight mode, but it does mean that you will always be okay, and you need to hear that. You will always be okay. You're here now and watching this. You've survived all you've survived. You're going to be just fine. All right. The eclipse is going Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Just be ready, y'all. I'm getting that the coming eclipse on the full moon, instead of illuminating, you normally with a full moon, anything that brightens the sky, it's like illumination and we see things, or we can, but it's this one, because of the eclipse, it's not going to cover anything up. This eclipse, particularly on a moon, and I have no basis astrologically to say this because I don't know. I really don't. But what I'm getting, secrets will be revealed. And in tarot, the moon is usually secrets being kept. Secrets will be revealed. Secrets are going to be revealed. Interesting. You're going to find the truth out about something. All right. All right. Dun, dun, dun. That's what it feels like. Okay. So the Quantum Oracle, that's where we're going next, by Sandra Ann Taylor, our lovely Sandra Ann Taylor. All right. So let's see. Spirit guides and guard. Ooh, and the energy just lifted. That needed to be said, and it needed to be intense. That was, that was heavy energy. All right. Ooh, and I just got a chill. Big stuff going on. All right, Sandra Ann Taylor, Quantum Oracle. What is the dominant energy? What is the dominant message for the collective today? Today. I want the dominant energy for today. And today could be whatever day you're watching this, but I'm kind of leaning toward, in this instance, it's about specifically today. And today is it's March 2024. It is, I don't know the exact date, unfortunately. It is, I believe it's the 25th. It is the day of the full moon and lunar eclipse. All right. All right, what is the message? What is the message today? What is the message? What is the message for today? What is the dominant message for the collective today? I'm hearing go within. Go within, find your truth. Optimism. Excellent. Excellent. So it doesn't matter what truth is revealed, you're going to be just fine. For some, it could be a truth that makes you really happy. And for some of you, it's going to be, well, there's going to be a lot of cursing involved. Okay? So, but look at it with optimism, because it's better to know the truth than to live in a shadow and a lie. All right. They're saying take the one off the top again and the bottom. All right. Dark thoughts. Watch those dark thoughts. And transformation. Ooh. Wow. This card's kind of intense. The card 5. It's card, all right. Dark thoughts is card 3. Transformation is card 5. Someone's going into the maze. I feel like someone's expecting a battle, or someone is expecting not a physical battle. I feel like someone is expecting a war of words. Someone is going in. Two things. There's the internal and the external. For one group in the collective, someone is going within to battle their own dark thoughts, realize where they are, who they are, what they know they deserve and what they do not deserve, and they're going to address themselves so that it doesn't matter what happens externally. They are strong enough to create their transformation and to move from that long dark road into a loving, beautiful light. For others, it's going to be an external transformation. Well, all the internal and external for the first. For the second group, this battle of words, I don't even feel like it's a fight or an argument, but I think you're going to hear something that's going to send off it's going to be like a bell going off in your head, and you're like, oh my, I understand now. Could not have made it more clear, or the person may not even know they're doing it. The person, the group, the business, whatever it is, may not even know they're doing it. There's some crackling, bizarre energy happening right now. And that is going to lead to choices made that will lead to a transformation. Someone's moving. Someone's leaving. Ascended Masters, call on the guides and guardians to help you. I call on the spirit guides and guardians, Ascended Masters, archangels, personal guides and guardians, and protectorate. Guide me in all things, guide me in all ways. Help me to see the truth. Help me to accept the truth. Help me to understand what it is that what I am to do, where I belong, and where's the best place for me to go. Make it possible, emotionally, physically, and financially, to do what needs to be done. With love and gratitude, I thank you. No, I'm not keeping these. I just dropped them. Okay. All right, I know. I'm sorry it's a little heavy today, guys. I think by noon today is a pivotal time. Midday, about noon. I feel like something is going to lift. There's a little bit of this heavy energy that's going to lift and start moving out. And it's almost like someone opens a curtain, takes a veil off over your head, opens a door, and you're able to see clearly. Okay. Let's see. So, spirit guides and guardians, what is the message for the collective? Yeah. So starting at about noon, the veil will lift, the curtains will part, and you will be able to see a lot more clearly. Interesting. Now, that's not going to be for everyone. Some of you are having a great day, and it's all okay. It's going to be okay for everyone, but I think also there's going to be some awareness and choices made about noon today. Or it's going to begin then. All right, so the first card that came out is the Five of Pentacles, which means basically walking away or being pushed out, left out. But then it's followed up with the Emperor. So either you become your own emperor in the story, or someone shows up and comes through. All right, and then we've got, I'm going to get spirit involved. Hold on. And then we've got the Ace of Wands, fiery energy, potentially passionate energy. What number is that? 7 of Cups. Lots of cups with lots of decisions and lots of options. There are more options than what we realize. Ooh, that was important. Wow, okay. So there are more, that needs to be said again. More options are available than what we realize. And then we have the Page of Coins or Pentacles. This feels like just at the beginning of something, though. So maybe a new beginning, a different beginning, or a half-hearted attempt at something. I don't know, y'all, man. That feels kind of half-hearted. To go from an emperor and then you get a page, that just kind of feels like me. You know. All right, Spirit, help out. What do we need to know about this? What do we need to know about this spread? They want me to get a clarification card, and they want, no, this one. They want me to use the Higher Self Oracle. All right. So a clarification card, and then they're going to get into it. All right. What is the clarification card for this spread? Spirit guides and guardians, beloved elementals, for the collective dominant energy to help understand, to help understand an outcome. And I knew it was going to go on the floor. All right, hang on, y'all. Oh, gosh. La, 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 la. Oh. All right. Yeah, I got a big vest on under here, so don't worry about it. We're good. And it's pink, so it kind of matches. All right. Oh, look at the card. Acceptance. All right. Acceptance. And look at this. Look at the image. It looks like a portrait, but it could also be someone looking through a window. And didn't I just say that the curtains would part and the truth would be revealed? Everything is in shades of grays and blues except for her hand. Someone is calling forth the truth. Someone is calling forth divinity. You are not in this alone. You are not in this alone. Yeah. You're not in this alone. All right. All right, Spirit. Help out here. There's something going on behind the scenes. So there's something going on behind the scenes that you don't know about that involves another person entirely. And you have no clue about it. This person is deciding whether the one behind the scenes that you don't know about. I know this is all vague and weird, and I'm trying to sort it out, but I'm just going to tell you as I hear it. Someone is pulling the strings in a situation that you don't know about, that is sort of behind the scenes. That's the only way I can say it. A puppet master. That's what I heard. So someone is a puppet master. That puppet master wants to put the puppet aside and step forward now and come around to the front and say, look who I am, look what I did. Almost with like it feels like a gotcha moment. But man, the last couple of days, the stories are just full of intrigue and mystery, and I don't care for it. Straightforward, people, come on. So, time to be straightforward. If you're in a situation with duplicitous people, get out. I'm just going to put it out there. Now, someone is doing something to try to manipulate a situation behind the scenes. They are so full of themselves, they are about to come forward and show you the truth and tell you the truth just because they want credit for it to show how clever they are. Okay. What else do we need to know about this, Spirit? This is interesting. It's creepy, but it's interesting. I guess unless you're in it. Here's the situation. Here's the deal. Don't worry about it. You are being massively underestimated. The puppet master thinks they've got your number, and they don't. You are so much stronger and so much more potent. And they're showing me sort of like an essential oil. You know how it's like there's the flower and the fragrance, but the essential oil is intense. Like if any of you have ever tried oil of oregano as a curative or for medicinal uses, oh my God. That stuff, I thought it was going to burn a hole in my esophagus. But yet I can dump a ton of oregano in my food and love it. Oil of oregano, wow. I thought I was going to have to go to the hospital. Completely miscalculated how intense that is. It's the same kind of thing. You are the distilled pure essence of strength and power. When you own that, no one can ever pull the strings. No one can ever do anything to manipulate you. I think some of you might be afraid of your own strength. If it is tested, and I'm not saying it's going to be for everyone, if it is tested, show them who you are. And that could be just simply having the strength to walk away, or the strength to be unaffected. Yeah. Okay. Well, I know that wasn't a specific read on those cards, but the message was loud and clear, and very strange. Again, I ask for divinity, I ask for my guides and guardians, I ask for the protectorate. Show me the truth of situations, people, places, and events. Show me the truth and help me to know how to accept what you show me. It's that simple. Okay. All right. One more, and then we're going to wrap up. I am using the, this is another type of Lenormand. I don't know. My accent sucks. It's a type of deck, and my little light just went out, so, you know. I really probably need to charge these once a week. And now my phone is doing weird things, so it's like adaptive lighting. I guess it was in an update or something. I don't know, because I haven't changed any settings. And it changes. Anyway, the Raina George deck, and she's added a few cards as well. Beautiful deck. I feel like we need some... one bit of clarification. What is the message from Spirit to everyone today about how to handle the very bizarre energies of the day? What is the message for that? One more. What is the message for the collective about how to handle these really bizarre energies of the day? And the first thing I'm getting is what's been coming through the whole time. Just stand in your strength. Know who you are. Know who you are. When you say yes, mean it. When you say no, mean it. All right. What is the message for today? And any little games or manipulations are only games that you don't have to play. All right. And the clouds card came out when I was saying that. So what is the message for the collective about how to handle the energies of today? Excellent. Excellent. Okay, I just heard the word steadfast. Bear came out. I heard steadfast. All right. All right. Okay. Yeah. And they said look at the top and the bottom. All right. And put them kind of to the side. All right. So in this deck, here's what we've got. We start out with storm clouds. So yeah, Be ready for anything today. But then we have a bouquet of flowers. So, you know what? It's all going to be okay. The bear, and that's when I heard steadfast. Mountain. Yeah, sometimes mountains are hard to climb, but also mountains are not movable. Know where you stand on something. That's going to be important. The scythe, a fast ending. And it could be the fast end of an argument because it's like, well, psh, I am being steadfast and you're not moving this mountain. Someone's going to have to come to the mountain. Deserving of beauty. Now, don't let the scythe scare you. It just means it's going to be swift awareness. So it could be an ending, but it's going to be an ending of unknowing. Today you're going to have a swift awareness. And then the two that came out, the one that was on the top and the one that was on the bottom, this is one of the extra cards that she created for this deck, and it's the All-Seeing Eye. This All-Seeing Eye has been coming up a lot this morning, in case you haven't noticed. This is the third time. The mug, one of the cards, and now this one. The All-Seeing Eye. Awareness and information and truth. You are going to see the truth of a situation, and ultimately, you're going to be happy. You're going to be happy with the truth that you receive, or you're going to be happy that you know the truth and you're not floundering and wondering what's going on. You're going to know. That old phrase, knowing is half the battle. I forgot what that's from. I think it sounds like an after-school special. But the stars, the starry sky, infinite possibilities. All things are possible. So this is a good outcome. This is what they want us to know. Yeah, standing in some weird energy, but trust in your vision, trust in what you know, trust in spirit guides and guardians to be with you. And when you do have the knowledge that you need to act rather than react, all things will happen the way they should. And anyone with any ulterior motives, impure thoughts of control, manipulation, the machinations of that kind of Machiavellian mind, that person is not going to be in your life. Or that person is going to be exposed. Okay? All right. So I am wishing everyone well. I'm wishing you the gift of peace and harmony, wisdom, sight, and love, because you deserve it. Thank you so much. Channel stuff. Please subscribe and like the video if so inclined. I don't know if anyone will like this one. It was pretty heavy, but be well and love yourselves as much as Spirit loves you. Thank you all. Have a good day. I feel like I need to say this, and it's good. Make a wish. Not involving changing anyone else, but within yourself. Make a wish. And we'll talk soon. Tomorrow the video may be a little bit later in the day. Probably a lot later in the day. But we'll see. Okay? All right. Bye.